Have you ever seen a padlock with 5 different methods for opening it? eSmartLock sent me this $50 padlock for my review, plus a 15% discount code for you. It's waterproof, it's shockproof, corrosion and rust resistant. So let's learn all about it.
House on the mend.
And here we go. That's nice looking. All right, here's everything that comes in the package. You have the lock itself, the user's manual. You have 2 RFID cards, backup keys, and the USB-C cable to charge it. Now, out of the box, I did hook it up to the charge. As you can see here, it was putting dots across the screen, but it must have been close to fully charged because it was only doing that for like 3 or 4 minutes and then it was fully charged. Now, as you can see it right here, it is dormant. It is asleep. You can just wake it up by touching any button on it and it comes to life. When you see the green and you see the blue dot, you know that it's awake and waiting for input. When it's in this state, you can use the included cards to open the lock. Whether or not it's actually awake, of course, you can always use the key as a backup or as a primary if you want. But I don't know why you'd pay this much if you just want to use the key. But it just inserts in here and it goes counterclockwise to open. So out of the box, you have those 2 methods for opening it, but the reason you wanted a smart lock was probably beyond just putting a card on it after you wake up. So let's go over the features in the app. Now, as you can see here, the app has a pretty poor rating on the App Store. They were complaining about not being able to hook it up and all these sorts of problems. I actually didn't have any issue whatsoever. You do have to create an account, and that account can't have any characters other than letters and numbers. So you can't put, pound signs or any other thing that you might typically put into a username or password. But I just used House on the Mend and some numbers, and it was no problem at all for me. So with the app, there's all sorts of other functionality. First of all, you can link to, you have to wake it up. Come on. There we go. And you can link to the battery. You'll know you're linked when it says connected. Now, with just the push of the button, you get almost immediate opening, which is pretty cool. You have to wait for it to go dormant and then click it. Now, let's say you want to use this in a locker room and you're working out in a gym and you don't want to have your phone nearby. You want it in the locker. Well, you can come up with a smartwatch that has this capability. You can wake up the lock. You can go in here, find it. Up comes this button and you hit unlock and there you go. But very cool if you hop out of your car or you're working out and you don't have your phone with you to still have that functionality. Now, since we have a keypad here, you can also use the keypad itself to get into it, but it is a 6-digit number. Then you press the key and it opens up. 6 digits is a bit tedious for me. I wish it was 4, but there's no way to change that. Now, further in the app, I wanted to show you that there are history records. So you can go in and by each of the various methods, key, mobile phone, password, cards, you can see who has gotten into it. Now, if I go in here and you see I hit getting records, up comes the latest use of card 1. So you can basically interrogate the lock and keep track of who's coming in and out. what passcode, what card, what phone. So for instance, if we go over here to mobile phone, unlock records, you can see right here on today's date, I got in with my mobile phone and with my Apple Watch. So a very cool way to keep track of it if multiple people are coming and going from a business. Now, one thing I will say, when you pull the lock out of the box, these cards are already pre-programmed to it. You just wake it up, you set it down on the pad right here where you see the little symbol, and it pops open. The moment I linked it to my phone and the app, these keys were no longer in the system. I had to reprogram them myself. It wasn't difficult, but let's go over how to do it. So from the home screen, when you are connected, you go into Card Manager. You have to put in the 6-digit code that opens it. Then it brings up Card Manager. These two will not be on here when you first link it to your phone, so you'll just have to go in, hit the plus sign, enter the name you want to give the card. I just got a silver Sharpie and named them 1 and 2. You type that in, you add, and then it'll ask you to place it on there, which will pair it, and you're good to go. Kind of strange that they come linked but immediately get unlinked when you go through their process for linking it. Nonetheless, very cool that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways of getting into one single padlock. Now you may be wondering, because it's hard to tell from an Amazon app ad, what is the thickness of the bar here? Is it going to be able to fit in my gate, in my lock to my case, my briefcase, my gun case, you know, a locker at the gym? So let's take a look at that. You can see it is 0.313 inches, which roughly is about 5/16 of an inch. So definitely not very thick. I think you'll be able to get this into most lockers, cases, gun cases, gates, fences, whatever. So let's go test a few in our yard. Standard gate. Absolutely. Keeping a prankster from cutting off your gas at night. Yep. Same for your power box. How about your horse trailer door? Yep, no problem there. Too big for the hitch release though. The horse gate. Hi, baby boy. Chicken coop door. Hi, sweet boy. Yeah. Oh, you gonna dance for me? You're so pretty. Outdoor water hydrant. Toolbox. Yep. And finally, the spot I have planned for it, right up here on this access box. Definitely not the fastest entry, but it's way better than going back and forth 3 times like this one. And unlike this one, you can change the code or add another temporarily. Now, the company claims the 500 milliamp hour battery inside will give you a year of standby power, but if you're using it quite a bit and you're curious how much power is left, all you do is wake it up, and these bars here are your battery life indicator. And there we go, a really cool piece of tech, especially for like Airbnb or businesses who want to easily generate new codes as well as keep track of who's coming and going. So how would you use this padlock? Drop me a comment below. Also, while you're there, leave me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Now, also down below in the description, click the More button, go down to the description. There is an exclusive 15% Amazon link for you. So click on that, it'll jump you right over to Amazon. You can get 15% off right now. I'd like to thank eSmartLock for sending me this lock for my independent review without any preconceived agreements on what I was going to say. They didn't ask to see the footage before I uploaded it to YouTube, nothing like that. I respect companies for just sending me a product and having the confidence to just let me review it. Until next time, thank you for watching.